Hi everyone, welcome and let us see how we can convert a complex number into exponential form. We are given this complex number here, I cubic into bracket 1 minus I root 2 everything power 6. So a number is in its exponential form, which it can be written as z is equal to r exponential I vita, where r is given by alpha squared plus beta squared everything square root. In our case, our alpha is 1 and our beta is root 2. So we are going to substitute so that we have 1 squared plus root 2 squared everything square root. 1 squared is 1, root 2 squared is 2. So our r is root 3. Then from there, we get our beta. Our beta is equal to the argument of z, which is found by beta over, which is found by tan inverse of beta over alpha, whereby beta is in the y, is in the imaginary part, and the alpha is the real part. In our case, we will have tan inverse of root 2 over 1. From your calculator, when you calculate this, it is going to give you 54.74 degrees. Now, when you consider this part, we are going to realize that from the Cartesian plane, this part, our argument is in the fourth quadrant, because this is the imaginary part, IM for imaginary, RE for real. So it is in the fourth quadrant because this is where we have negative. So now, to get the argument here, it will be 360 minus our beta will be found by 360 minus 54.74 degrees, which will give you 305.26 degrees. That is our argument because it is in the third quadrant from what we are dealing with. Then we substitute those two parts. So z is equal to I cubic into bracket 1 minus I root 2 power 6 can be written as. Note also that I cubic can be written as I multiplied by I squared, which reduces to negative I, from the fact that I squared is equal to negative 1. This is the definition of a complex number. So we make those substitution here. Instead of I cubic, we are going to have negative I into bracket root 3 exponential I 305.26 everything power 6. Everything power 6, which means that we will have negative I into bracket root 3 power 6. Then you have exponential I 305.26 times 6. We simplify that, which will give us negative I into bracket root 3 power 6 will give you 27. When you simplify exponential I, when you multiply this by 6, it is going to give you 1831. It will give you 1831.56 degrees. 1831.56 degrees. You close the bracket. Now, this one, if you divide by 360, you will realize that there are 3 cycles in this. So it can reduce to I into bracket 27 exponential I exponential I that 1.56, that 1.56. Then from here now you close the bracket. Then from there now, this is negative I. We make use of what is called Euler's formula, which tells us formula negative I is the same as exponential 3 over 2 pi, that way. So instead of negative I, we substitute with the exponential I, 3 over 2 pi, and then we write this other part here. So which is equal to 27 exponential I 3 over 2 pi multiplied by exponential I, that 1.56, which is equal to root 3 over 2 multiplied by exponential I, that 1.56. This can be written as 27 exponential I, that 1.56. So our equation was z is equal to I cubic into bracket 1 minus I root 2 power 6. So in exponential form, it will become 27 exponential I 101.56 degrees. So that is our solution. So thanks so much for taking your time to study with me on how to convert the same into standard form. Kindly tune on to my YouTube channel so that I may show you a step-by-step method on how to convert this exponential form into standard form. Bye-bye. Thanks for taking your time to study with me.